Now we're good on the... Whoa. Jesus. Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to be doing the supply recovery contract. So for this contract, it's going to ask us to visit the factory entrance, which is right up in front of us here. And then we have to pick up, I believe, 2 garbage, 2 chemical barrels. No, not 2 garbage. 2 chemical barrels. What was the other one? 2 oil or fuel? Something like that. Fuel. Okay. 2 fuel and 2 metal beams. So if you count up how many slots in the bed we got, we're 1 short, but we got a crane in the middle. So we're going to have to clamp down on something. And we also have this is the Voron... Oops, I have my parking brake on. This is the Voron D53233. And honestly, I don't remember what other trucks we have. So I know this is a Caterpillar. It's either CT680 or 681. I don't know which one exactly. Then no, the front one. The front one's the International HX520. The middle one is a Cat CT680 or 81. I think, let's see. Yeah. I could see the Cat logo. Truck still slowly driving forward. There we go. Okay, so what I was going to do is quickly check. Let's see. Stop engine. Okay, so I was trying to see... It looks like we need to do the fuel before it unlocks the chemical barrels, and then it might unlock both these at the same time. Not entirely sure. But if it does, that might throw us for a little bit of a curve, I guess. Nah. I'm trying to think of how I'll do this. Deliver the fuel, and then put the 2 chemical barrels in the second truck with 2 slots. Deliver that. And then for the metal beams, if it unlocks at the same time, then I should be fine. But if it unlocks at a different time, like you have to do the chemical barrels first, then we'll probably have to tow the Voron D53233 and put the metal beams on top of it and clamp down with the... Yeah, we'll see. I did do this one on PTS, so that's how I knew all of it spawned here. The chemical barrels spawn right here, fuel up here, metal beams back here, and we'll just basically drive down these train tracks until about here-ish and cut off, go to here, and deliver it over here. I'm not sure exactly... Yeah, we'll probably just drive through and go like that, the normal route. Alright. So, pack cargo, let's get on our way. It kind of stinks that we have to do this 3 separate times, but it is what it is, I guess. Whoa, sorry about the angle changing, that's the crane making it get all weird. But the International HX520 is doing pretty good. I don't know, we might end up flipping this halfway, we'll see. I know we have to go around with this big train up here. Okay, we got a little bit of damage. Again, we are just flooring it as fast as we can. It's kind of funny to watch the tires just jump a little bit. I always go to the right on this part just because the left side's swampy, right side's more sturdy. So that's been my my go-to. If you guys are wondering which way I go around this train there. Kind of lost for words there. But yeah, we're just going to try and do this real quick. If you guys if you guys enjoy the video, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe, as you will probably like content that I've made in the past, and you probably will like content that I will make in the future. and it will definitely help the channel to grow, as it would bring us up a little bit in the algorithms. So thank you, YouTube, for that. But yeah, if you guys wouldn't mind giving the video a like and subscribing if you like this kind of stuff, that would be awesome. So I don't really know where I'm going. Normally I turn left right here. I guess I'll do that. I thought about following the road, but I'm like, meh. This is the way I normally go, and this is some of the parts where it's like, geez, those ravines are just huge. Like, trying to drive across some of this stuff would be crazy. I'm just picturing the 6900 twin steer, like, trying to roll up over some of these hills. Like, I don't know, it's, you know, it could cross those gaps, but it would just be like, you'd have to go at a pretty good clip, and then the front end would just nosedive into the hill, and I don't know, it'd be kind of funny. If I remember correctly, on PTS, both the fuel and the chemical barrels spawned in at the same time, or it was the chemical barrels and the metal beams. I don't remember which one it was, but I remember being able to pick up 2 of them in one shot, because I remember doing at least one of them and being like, oh man, the rest of them spawned in now, or whatever, you know, like, why couldn't they all spawn at once? So I know it was at least 2 separate spawn-ins, but I shouldn't say at least 2, it was only 2, because I remember picking up multiple. Alright, we did pretty good on time and fuel, I would say. I know we're not completely there, but ooh, man, that was rough. That one just threw us to the side and completely stopped us. There we go. I think it's weird that this dirt pile is like over the road. I don't know why. I mean, I guess it makes sense, it's like a mudslide. I never really thought about it like that. I was just thinking it was like washed out, like it should be lower than the road. But now that I look at it, yeah, it's like a mudslide that sort of went over top of the road. That makes more sense. I guess the same with this one. This trailer's been here for so long. I mean, obviously the game's been out for quite a while, or the update has been out for quite a while, and I still don't think I've even moved it. I might have ran into it a few times. Alright, here we are to drop off set number 1. Okay, we're just in the corner. Stage complete, chemical barrels. Alright, let's see. It looks like it's only the one. And yes, it is. The other one is still locked. Alright, let's get this in here. I'm trying to think. I wasn't really talking there for a second because I was just trying to think, like, I could put these 2 into the Azov and then just drive that there, because that, you know, I'd have, there we go. I wouldn't have enough space for all of it, but I'd have more space than if I were to drive, or not, that didn't make sense. If I were to drive that there, it'd be fine. Okay, what I'm saying just not making sense right now. If I were to drive the Azov there with these, it would have more than enough space, and I could use the crane to, because I would have this truck left back there to bring the metal beams. I could have one and then crane the second one. But I mean, obviously I use this truck, so we're going to have to try and figure out somehow how to get those metal beams, both of them, into the Azov and get them there in one piece. So I don't know how we're going to do that, but we're going to have to try. I'll probably end up having to tow the other truck. Or maybe maybe I'll just drive as far as I can, and then once it falls out, I'll just drive the other truck as, until that point, and then I'll pick it up and drive it as far as I can again, and just kind of see how that goes. I don't know. I thought about using the Paystar, the 5600 TS, but I'm like, no, I can fit, as long as I bring some trucks with cranes, I should be fine. And I should have just brought the TS, because I've used the TS in quite a few, but I haven't really used the Azov all that much. So, yeah, I should have just brought the TS just because of that crane. That would have made it a lot easier. Oh well. You guys are getting to view some other trucks that you normally wouldn't, so that's always good. Ooh. Not too bad, actually. I remember I drove the 57X on here without the suspension upgrade, and man, I was taking damage so fast, left and right, just dun 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 dun. Every little bump. Surprised we've been able to keep this thing in auto as long as we did. I turned on my lights and then I was like, you know what? I'll just switch it. I'll turn it back to day. There's no reason. If you guys have done this one, which route did you take? I like to ask that on ones that I go like a weird way. I guess the best way of saying it. On the ones that I take, on the ones that I go off-road, basically. I wonder how you guys got there. Oh man. Because I know it's probably, more than likely, not the same way that I did. Oh. More damage. You can actually see my path just off to the left right now. All the grass is like cut down. Yeah, it's kind of funny how you can see it. And the front tires are on it, and now we're like basically on the exact same path. Alright. Yeah, I think this loop is a little bit weird. It's kind of just a big loop right there. I still haven't done any of the contests anywhere other than the Institute. I did Swamp Racer and got silver so far, so you guys haven't seen it because I haven't tried really hard. I tried, I know I've said this in a video a long time ago, but I tried with the Tuz 420, then I switched to the 6605R, and then I switched to the Taiga 6436, and none of those were fast enough. Or at least on my first attempt. I only tried once. And that's usually what I do, is I just try once, and if it doesn't work, then I'll switch vehicle and try it again. And so my first attempt, my first attempt with all of those were too slow. And then I didn't try it for, I don't know, 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Tried it again like 3 or 4 times with the Tuz 420. Probably, I'm trying to think, it's probably like 2 or 4. Maybe it was 3. Wait, this has to go over there? No! Oh, I'm distracted and talking. I thought they all went to the same place. Yeah, this is what happens when I get distracted and I'm trying to play and talk. I'm not even looking where I'm going, I'm just driving back to the same place that I was. Alright. I know there's a wall. I've taken this route a few times. You guys are probably like, dude, you're nuts, but if we can get... Oh. Yeah, there's the wall that we can't go through, and then if we can turn, we can get down the railroad tracks and go in. Just on the right. We should be good now. We're around the corner. Oh, nope, not quite. There we go. Perfect. Now we're good on the... Whoa! Jesus! I didn't see that one. I saw the other stump, not that one. Okay, well, that was an extra 2 minutes of unnecessary drive time. I completely forgot where I was talking about, or what I was talking about just before that as well, but stage complete. Alright, now we have to pick up some metal beams. We'll restore this quick. I haven't flipped on those boxes yet, but I feel like I'm going to one of these times. Alright, let's grab the farther one. There we go. We'll pull it back here. And I think I'm just going to set it on top of my truck for right now. There we go. Change trucks. Let's get this backed up a little bit. Kind of got stuck on the railroad tracks thing here. Perfect. Where is this one going? General Store Warehouse. Shoot. I have the Western Star 57X there. What else is close? Oh, you know what? I have the Western Star 49X, which I think... I'm not positive. I think I have a crane on it. I don't know. We'll see. I guess, actually, let me switch trucks. Gonna pack this, change trucks again, and what I'm gonna try and do is line this up so that once I get it, this one should fall right back into place, and we won't need a crane. I'm gonna hope for that. It probably won't happen, but yeah, like I said, that's what we're hoping for. Wow, that... There we go. How's that look? I was hoping it'd fall down more into there, but whatever, I guess. Let's refuel. There we go. Stop engine, change trucks. I guess that's what we're gonna go with. Yeah, it's not gonna work, obviously. Sorry about the view change there as well. That was the crane again getting in the way. Alright, I just spent like 10 minutes to get that into the right place. I know it's going to fall out, which is going to be a big bummer, but it's just probably going to happen. Unless I drive super slow and conservative. But you already know I ain't going to do that. So, let's get going. I'm going to drive a little bit slower, but I'm not going to drive like, you know, real slow. I'm just going to try not to bump it. That's going to be the goal. I could follow these tracks. I didn't really look at where I got to go. I could follow these tracks all the way pretty much there. Because it splits, does sort of a V. I know I've said this before, but in the back of my mind, every time I do these kind of things, I'm thinking, well, if it falls out now, it's a little bit closer to where I have to go. Oh, and if it falls out now, it's even closer, and I just, in the back of my mind, I'm like, well, it's less I have to drive. Okay, it's a little bit less again. Alright, so let's try and ease down this. There we go, not bad. I think I will just follow the tracks, like 90% of the way there, and then we'll turn off on the last road. Oh. Ooh. Dude, if this actually stays in here and like somewhat works, I'm gonna be pretty amazed. Oh god. When that back end came up, that's when it's gonna end the the ride, or whatever you want to call it, because that's what's holding it in, pretty much, that back end. Okay. To be honest, I'm surprised we've gotten it this far without losing it again. I mean, I guess technically we did lose it right at the start, so we didn't get anywhere. But I saw that barrel and I'm just trying to get past the barrel. So. I was going to say it should show us the drop zone pretty soon, but it's telling us to pick this one up. But it should still... It should still show it because we have one packed, I think. But it's basically right up in front of us. That silo you can see, that's right next to it, just down the road to the left, closer to us is where it's at. Okay, that's closer than I thought. But I guess that's a good thing. And yeah, we don't have to turn off and go left on this time. We're going to have to turn off and go right when we get to a tar road. I'm trying to think, and I'm not even sure if it's the first tar road or not. I don't remember. By that I just mean the first tar road that we encounter. I think it is. I think it might even be the only one that goes across this for where we're at. Yeah, you can actually see where we got to deliver it. It's just right above it right now. I think this is actually going to work. I think we're going to get this delivered. Whoop. 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 This is not going to work. Alright, so it looks like I did have a 49X with a crane. I couldn't remember if it had a crane or not, but it looks like it definitely does. And we're going to take the Paystar and bring that back to... I can't believe I just did that, because if I wouldn't have said anything, I probably would have been fine. But I was like, I think this is actually going to work. We're going to get it delivered. The other one's going to fall right into place. We're going to pack it, deliver that. Done. And once I started talking, I started losing concentration. I was going to say losing control. I guess I did that too. But this is the tar road. There's the watchtower. We're just off to the left, like just a little bit down the road. So I was really close. Yeah. I didn't think I would lose everything like I did, but you know, whatever, it happens. So yeah, you can literally see the road where we were going to turn off. We were so close to getting there. I know I've said this many times, but the videos, whenever I tip over like this, they always do a little better than other ones. So you guys, you don't gotta lie, you know you enjoy it. Actually, you know what? I'm going to try and flip this truck first. What I'm going to try and do is drag it up this way. And the reason I'm doing that is just because I don't want to try and drive over the tracks and risk flipping this one as well. So I'm going to try it again. I'm going to try and go sort of straight away. There we go. That should be a nice good pull. I don't know if what I'm saying is making any sense or not, but I wanted to change the angle that I was going to try and flip this truck at, if that makes sense. I don't know. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Now we just got to load these up and get them delivered. It's funny because, yeah, like I said earlier, I was planning on using the Paystar, and then I was like, no, I've used that a few times. I haven't really used the Azov as much, so we'll use that. But yeah, I was thinking about using this because it had the crane, and turns out I need, well, I could have used the 49X like I said, so I didn't need the crane, but I mean, I'm using the truck now anyways, so I basically could have just used it right off the start. And if that was the case, I don't know if I would have flipped or not. I might have still flipped it, but who knows. Alright, I don't know if this will pack when it's that crazy of an angle. So I'm going to try and turn it a little bit here. I think that should be good. Let's try. Pack, restore crane, change truck, pack. Alright. Now we can go. Yep, pretty sad how close we made it. I've said this a few times. I've gotten really close to places before and lost it. Ooh. The closest that I've gotten and ran out of fuel was the one you guys saw not too long ago. I've lost cargo a few times really close. I think one time I've lost it like right next to it, but I wasn't recording then. Actually, I have lost it right next to it while I was recording. I did it during one of the contracts to unlock the garage. I don't remember what it was, but I used the Tatra Phoenix and the Azov 5319. And I remember one of them flipped just barely before like we were in kind of like this, like we drove into the area and then I flipped it. Like I took a turn too sharp and then flipped. But we have the Kodiak C70, the Western Star 57X, and now we have the Azov 73210 and Paystar 5600 TS. So let's get this. Change trucks. And let's get this delivered. Bam! There we go. 1,270 and 12,250. That's a pretty good payday. But that is going to be it for this video, guys. As always, stay tuned till the next one. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to watch another video, there's a random video on screen and another playlist. Please be sure to share the video, like it, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those bell notifications so you're notified when I upload. And until next time, peace.